Hi, good afternoon. My name is Ms. Price, and I teach Family Consumer Sciences at Urbana Middle School. Welcome to Tiger Kitchen. Today I have one of my consumer food students, Martez. He's going to work with me today, and we're going to do a one skillet meal. Okay, so you don't have to have a whole bunch of dishes to wash up. You like to wash dishes?
Yeah.
You do? Well, this is going to save you from having to wash a whole bunch of dishes. What we're going to use today is we're going to use some beef link here, Polish sausages, John Morel, and also we're going to use some Van Camp baked beans. All right. So this is what we're going to do. It looks like Martez has already went ahead and got our skillet started up here. Martez, how did you prepare our skillet here?
Put the butter in the skillet and turned it.
Okay. How much butter do we put in our skillet?
1/4.
Okay, 1/4. Okay, so could you do Ms. Price a favor? Could you go ahead, how about we go ahead and start putting our vegetables in our skillet a little bit so we can go ahead and start getting them tendered up?
Yeah.
Here. Okay, there we go. Get them all done there for us real good. All right, here, I'm going to give you this so you can make sure you get all of that out. You know, when we talk about making meals for our family and using everything, we want to make sure we learn how to use everything. All right, and if you'll go ahead and stir it around for us a little bit. All right, we're going to go ahead and let those vegetables kind of cook a little bit in that oil, and we're going to come back over here to our table. And what I want you to do is, if you would do Ms. Price a favor, and I would like for you to kind of slice these for me, just kind of like on an angle like that, okay? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
All right. Okay. You slice that for me for an angle. Good job. Look at that. So, all right. So did you do a lot of cooking at home?
Yes.
You do? What's your favorite dish?
I say chicken.
You say chicken? Everybody likes to make chicken. Okay, so what is your favorite chicken recipe?
Just plain chicken.
Just plain chicken.
Yep.
I don't know what plain chicken is. Fried chicken?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Okay, good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this one cut up here for me. We're going to go ahead and get these in the skillet here and get these cooking. The reason why I really like cooking with these, Martez, is because they're not really that expensive, and you can take some type of meat like this and take something else and add a couple of things together and make a really nice one-dish meal. You don't have to have all those dishes to wash. Okay? All righty, good job. Plus, we're going to cut these in this nice little size because that way we're going to make sure we can get some meat in each bite. All right? So, can you do me a favor and go ahead and put these over into that skillet for me, please? All righty. Good job here. Ready. All righty, and I'll take that. How about I switch with you? And I'll let you go ahead and you can put your oven mitt on and go ahead and kind of stir that stuff in for me. All righty. Good job. Okay. All right. And one thing you want to remember when you're cooking stuff in a dish or in a skillet, you want to make sure you want to keep everything on top of the fire. Kind of keep it to the middle of the fire. Okay. Good job. And we're just going to let these kind of sit for a minute and sizzle. And how about we turn these up a little bit to medium a little bit. All right. So I'll let you go ahead and turn it up to medium for me. Go all the way around here and then go all the way around to medium. Yeah, every oven and every stove in every house, I think it's a little different. We're going to put that right there, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the ingredients that we have. Generally, lots of times when you make these recipes, if you would notice in our regular recipe, it says just use regular pork and beans. But what we're going to do is we're going to use some beans today that already have some natural hickory and barbecue flavor. We're going to use some mustard. You like mustard at all?
I don't know.
You don't like mustard? Well, you would not be able to taste it in here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to use some barbecue sauce and some brown sugar. Okay? So you like brown sugar. You like sweet stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this stuff over here by the stove area. Because when you're cooking, you want to also make sure that you got everything you need as close as possible.
Yes.
To what you have here. Okay, let's check on our meat. How's your meat doing over here? Let's see how it's doing here. Okay, yeah, so it's starting to cook up really well here. Okay. All right, so Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and can you just go ahead and dump those in there for me, please?
Get
All right. Yep. So remember I said, always that's your best friend in the kitchen, the plastic spatula. If we would have used the regular pork and beans and in the recipe where it said you would have to drain them, it's because it would have had so much juice. But we're using some beans that already have some extra sauce and stuff in it. What happens is we don't have to do all the extra draining, and it's going to just add a little bit more flavor. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Yes. All righty. Okay. Get it all out. That's something good when you have to do a lot of digging to get something out of the can. That means you're going to get what you paid for. You get it all?
Just about it.
Okay. Ready then? Okay, I'll take that for you. And then I'll go ahead and take this. And what I want you to do for me, if you'll put your oven mitt on and just kind of go ahead and gently mix those items together. Miss Price is going to pick up a little bit of this around here for you. Okay, all right. Good job. Okay. And let me show you a trick here. Okay. I'll just borrow this so you can keep this on. When you're mixing stuff together, have you ever eaten something like a pot pie, a chicken pot pie, and you didn't get a piece of chicken in every bite?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Price don't like to do that. So when you're mixing something special like a one dish meal, the one thing you want to keep in mind is you want to be able to get some of everything that you have in that dish in every bite. Okay? All right, that looks like that's mixed really well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed on. So Miss Price is going to have you to go ahead and put the mustard in, and I'm going to give you your trusty little friend here to make sure you can get all of that out. You'll use the back of the spatula. Make sure you get every little drip drop. Good job. Yeah, my kids used to tease me all the time. They used to say, rinse out cans. There's nothing to rinse out. Used to tease me all the time. All right. Waste not, want not. That looks pretty good to me. All right, and I'm going to switch with you.
Yep.
You're going to go ahead and add the barbecue sauce for me, please. Look at that. You're really working that plastic spatula now. Okay. All right. All right. And then if you'll go ahead and mix that together, I'll have you go ahead and start incorporating those items for me. Okay. You just want to kind of start to the middle, kind of flip in. Yep. You control the spoon. One thing people have to remember about cooking is you have to always control the food. And I'm going to step in here and I'm going to show you a little trick here. Okay. You want to kind of like this. Look at that. See how we're getting it all mixed in there? All right. And that's another reason why we're putting things in a few at a time. Sometimes, here you go, I'll let you take that back. When you go ahead and you dump a whole bunch of stuff in, it's hard to get it distributed throughout the recipe.
It'll take about a few minutes to cook.
Yeah. All right. We are almost there. We got one more ingredient.
Yep.
What do you think that is?
The brown sugar
Brown sugar. And why do you suppose we're putting brown sugar in here?
to add a little flavor.
To add a little bit more flavor. You like sweet stuff?
Yes.
All right, so you want me to go ahead and dump in?
Sure.
All right, I'll go ahead, and I'm gonna get your best friend Trusty out of here. Look at that, that was real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead. Get that all mixed in. You're doing a great job. Really, really great job of getting that cooked in. All right, so after you want to get it mixed in, and then we're gonna let that cook for just a couple of minutes so all the flavors can marinate together. All righty, and then while that's doing that, we're gonna get stuff set up so we can get ready to get this served, okay? All right, so looks like we have a plate here. We'll just kind of switch this out of the way here. Probably gonna need some silverware. All right. Okay, work. Take a spoon here. And a serving spoon. Okay, all right here. We'll set this right over here. Okay. All right, so grabbing a napkin here. All right. So, do you make any one-dish meals at home at all?
Sometimes.
Like, what's one of your favorite one-dish meals?
Pork and beans with hot dogs.
Pork and beans with hot dogs. Oh my God, today we just made a step up against that for you. Pork and beans with hot dogs. We're gonna add a little juice here because you know what? I think if we go back here, let's see how we're doing here. Oh, look at that. Alrighty. So let's see here. All right, looks good to me. How's that look to you?
Good.
All righty. Put these here on the plate for you. I'm just gonna put that back on there to heat. All righty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back on the heat here.
Oh, I turn it
Over
off.
here. Oh, that's all right. Got that turned off already. Here. All right. So here you go. Yeah. Bottoms up. Let's see how it tastes here. How we did here. How's that taste? High five? Good job, good job.